4-piston caliper came about because of competitors from overseas that were starting to get into the market. Our caliper, while it does its job and is completely capable of doing anything that a 4-piston caliper can do, it doesn't have the looks. So we're about the looks and what we could do to make something that was going to be the next step up from what we've got. So the 4-piston caliper came about from that. We found an Australian company that could make an Australian compliant, ADR approved 4-piston caliper with, again, off-the-shelf replacement pads and that sort of stuff that we can get pretty much anywhere, although being more specialised in that caliper, it's a little bit trickier. Yeah, to replace literally does bolt on where this caliper comes from, so it's effectively doubled our whole range of kits. We can now offer it with either this caliper or the 4-piston caliper. Brakes come down to bigger is better. If you've got a bigger rotor, more heat dissipation, bigger pad surface, more friction, you're going to have better brakes. The idea of a 4-piston caliper is it's a solid caliper that doesn't have sliding pistons, so you're reducing the movement in the caliper itself, which gives you a firmer brake pedal, more repeatable brake pedal for stopping and stuff like that, which becomes a performance thing. There's an expectation in the rotor and caliper from an OEM point of view. They're expecting you to replace rotors and pads at the same time. Our kits we can offer in a variety of different pad compounds to suit what you're doing with the driving, so that isn't as big an issue. The other thing is generally these sorts of cars aren't driven like your VF Commodore is driven every day. They're going to be a weekend car, a club car, that sort of thing, so you're probably not going to put the same amount of Ks on it, so you can probably afford to have a more aggressive pad just because you're not going to use it as much. Looking at what's out there, we can pretty much do a kit from anything from, again, like I said, 1932 Ford, right up to the latest model dual cab utes, Rangers, D-Max, that sort of stuff, all based on the same principle of caliper and rotor design, and a bigger caliper, bigger rotor is going to stop better than the original stuff. It all comes down to the master cylinder can provide enough fluid, which all the new cars can because they're all that size. Older cars, we swap master cylinders as well, do master and booster kits to suit. So these are made out of 2 pieces of billet, same as how an AP Racing, Brembo, Alcon, that sort of stuff is all made. Done in Brisbane at a company in Brisbane who make these for other companies as well. Super excited about the 4-piston caliper that we have coming to market. The caliper is on Shane's Cuda. Super excited to see it get out there and see what people's thoughts are and where it goes to from here. If you've got a vehicle that you want to stop, we can probably do it.